Nah, I can't fuck with that. Then I'm committing suicide.
Would you live in the Attack on Titan universe?
Why would I want to live in that universe? There's almost no universe worse than that.
I would.
That's worse than.
I'm not gonna lie. I would.
Even though you know even though you know at the end you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Cause you know he wipes out 80% of humanity.
I want to be a part of that history.
Tight shit.
I want to be one of the ones.
One of the ones who got stomped by a Titan.
Like
be an Eldian.
Like
you know, there's no guarantee. If you got a 1 in 3 billion chance of what you're gonna be.
I want to be an Eldian.
You might not be an Eldian. you might be a Marleyan. Blind rank these fits. 1, black suit Spider-Man.
That's just too iconic, bro. I got it.
It's fucking cold. 2, Viltrumite soldiers. 3, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Red Hood. That's aura.
That's tough.
Jason Todd. That's aura right there. 4, Bankai Ichigo.
I knew you gonna say some shit like this, bro.
5, the MCU stealth Captain America suit. This one right here from the Winter Soldier. 6, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Darth Vader. We're gonna start with Pierre.
At my number 1, I got black suit Spider-Man.
Very fair pick. That's not crazy to say.
2, Red Hood.
I agree with your list so far. Very true.
3, Bankai Ichigo.
You're cooking.
4, Stealth Cap. I got.
I
Darth
would
Vader
switch
at
those
5,
two.
And
But
6 is Viltrum.
But so far your list has been on fire. Very well done.
Thank you.
That is a top fucking tier list.
I think I
had to shake your hand. That was amazing. Egypt. Let me see your board when you say it. I don't trust you.
I need to see that number 1.
What the fuck does that say?
That's Red Hood.
Red Hood.
Red Hood, that's respectable.
Red Hood.
I can respect that answer.
All right.
Him and Spider-Man, very interchangeable.
All right, at second, I got Bankai Ichigo.
I can respect that.
At third, that's Black Suit Spider-Man.
Very respectable. So far, your list has not angered me.
All right.
Okay.
Fourth, I got Darth Vader.
Very respectable. Okay.
Okay, at fifth, I got Viltrumite suit.
Okay.
All right, at last,
Stealth Cap.
Steph Cap.
I can respect that. Both of your suits, both of y'all lists are actually very fucking good.
So do I get a handshake now?
No. both y'all lists are really fucking good. That really impressed me.
Thank you.
Because Pierre's list was mine bang for bang for the most part.
Damn.
But your list was also like your list is better though. Like Pierre's my list for the most part, but your list is like I don't know. They're both very good lists.
Thank you. That's a very good list too.
Okay.
I just would have changed the bottom 3.
I feel like okay, so I feel like the Viltrumite list, the Viltrumite outfit is more like if you come in to conquer a planet.
It's very simple. Very simple.
I think I ain't gonna lie.
But it's clean.
Don't get me wrong. That bitch clean as
It's
a
clean.
It's clean as fuck.
It's not beating Red Hood.
No.
It's not beating.
Red Hood is such a respectable number one.
Such
a respectable
number one.
There might not be a more respectable number one.
Yes, there is.
Straight.
Than Red Hood?
Yeah, the Beyond suit, Batman Beyond.
I don't think so.
What?
It's cold, but I don't think so. Maybe if we had a newer version of it, just from the series, I don't think so. Maybe, but if you're talking about the one from Batman Arkham Knight, you could say that.
Okay.
Because that's like more
was
realistic.
Armored,
yeah, that's more realistic, more armored. But just the straight black, not for me. And the mount moving, I don't like the mount moving at all. Because Red Hood is just Red Hood.
Yeah, Red Hood kind of
leather jacket, the bat symbol underneath.
What about
his knife is half a batarang, 2 pistols. Come on, bro. The helmet got a bomb in it. Who puts a bomb in a helmet besides the coldest nigga out here?
Jason Todd was crazy. Jason Todd is like that. Jason Todd was crazy.
The nigga got a bomb in his helmet. So you can someone could. You got thing. You could fucking hit that shit the wrong way and it go off. He don't give a fuck about life. He already died once. He don't care.
Type shit.
He don't care. That's aura.
It is aura.
Now that's moving into my next question.
Oh shit.
Who has the most aura?
Out of everything?
Blind ranking.
Oh, fuck.
Most aura.
Out of 10.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
Alright, bet. Out of 10. Most aura. Let me gauge the vibe off number 1.
I always try to throw people off with the number ones.
Interesting.
Hold on 1 second. You watch Hunter x Hunter before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fuck, I know he finna pick.
Okay.
I know what he
Okay.
I know what he finna pick, bro.
Okay, who has the most aura blind ranking?
Oh, he finna fuck me up with this one.
1. Gojo. The only person who ever noticed Toji standing behind him.
Man, this is...
The only one who gets, except for Satoru Gojo, of course.
I'm about to put him...
If you got guts on this list, I'm gonna be
The only person who is known as the strongest. Satoru. The one who, when he was born, it switched the balance and cursed energy in the world so much that curses got stronger just to compete with a baby.
He's a top war farmer right now. Him
No,
and Jinwoo.
I'm about to say Jinwoo. That
the
nigga
aura
Jinwoo
farm is crazy.
But y'all saying all this? Wait till y'all see Gojo versus Sukuna animated.
and see him get cut in half.
This
by
nigga-
my dog Sukuna, put that nigga in the dirt.
You see what I
Bam.
mean? He be trying to rage bait.
What? Slow that bitch down.
But no,
He got gang though, bro.
no, but he couldn't win. It's for plot.
Yeah.
Like
He
that's,
got game.
It's
Yeah,
literally,
it's
literally
part
like
of it.
if anybody watched the Gojo versus Sukuna fight, if you thought Gojo was going to win, you just don't know how to know about good writing. But
What did you say? The writer wrote himself into a.
he said he wrote himself into a corner in
Yeah.
Gojo versus Sukuna, so that's why he did the World Cut Slash because he didn't know what to put after. Because Gojo was just cooking too much. Like me give y'all some aura moments with Gojo real fast, just to get in y'all head about where y'all gonna put this nigga at. Y'all remember when him and Sukuna was fighting, and after he hit off all those black flashes, the nigga still had a blue in the air. He pointed a red at Sukuna. Sukuna didn't look scared. He pointed the red off and shot it. That nigga Sukuna said, Maharaga! Nigga screamed his name. So like, just putting that out there. Gojo, I mean. Sorry. All right. 2. Itachi. Itachi, the clan killer Uchiha. All he does is aura farm. He walks around his Sharingan on 99% of the time for no fucking reason. Okay. Knowing he's sick.
I think my list looking pretty good.
Knowing he's sick.
Coldest fight moment when Sasuke pulled up on that boy. Let him kill his clone, and his clone pointed to him.
Nigga say, woo! What, nigga?
Nigga, what?
And he still let Sasuke win the fight.
Then
after he came back to life, he beat fucking Nagato in a 1v1. Came and stopped the reanimation jutsu, and basically won the war himself. Then got his name cleared in the end. Because he's that fucking dude.
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
Itachi Uchiha.
It's like he knew. He knew everything.
Top 3 Chunin.
Secret Hokage.
The youngest Anbu member in history. Top 3 Chunin exam speeds in history. Top 3 youngest Jonins in history. Itachi Uchiha. And he died at 21. Never reached his prime.
Killed his whole clan for the Leaf Village.
At 14.
For the Leaf Village.
Killed more than probably like 500 to 1,000 Uchihas at 14 years old.
For the Leaf Village, man.
Killed kids.
If y'all not riding for y'all block like that, man.
Itachi Uchiha.
That man is... I'll do anything for the Leaf
Toby
Village.
waited to move on to the Leaf and go after the Nine Tails until Itachi was dead. Because he knew Itachi was a double agent.
Mm-hmm. The secret Hokage, man.
Shadow Hokage. Come on, Itachi Uchiha. All right.
Nigga's him.
3.
Timothy.
3. Sung Drip Woo. Sung Drip Woo. The Shadow Monarch. Aura farming every single panel. Every episode. It's called solo leveling. That is an aura farmer. Went from E rank to soloing every single S rank. He got so much aura, he passed it on to his son. And the drip, he dressed better than everybody else on this list by far. He dressed, Sung Drip Woo. Okay? 4. The Mad Titan Thanos. Y'all didn't think I was going to pull Thanos. The best quotes in damn near cinematic history.
We talking about drip or we talking about quotes?
I'm talking about aura.
Aura.
Aura. We ain't talking about it's all accompanying. Aura. You couldn't live with your failure. And what did that bring you?
I think that nigga damn
Back to me. They couldn't live with their failure. And where did that bring them? Right back to him. Right back to him.
Okay, I think
out of all his years of conquest, slaughter, he never once enjoyed what he did. But what he's about to do to their stubborn little planet, he's going to enjoy very, very much.
He was actually helping us.
Very, very much.
Now Galactus about to come through.
Fuck some slaughter shit.
Thanos has so much aura that the MCU has been downhill since Endgame.
They can't.
They can't bounce back after that because that's aura. That is aura. What is he? What is he? He's inevitable.
Or Doom or Galactus.
I hope Doom can bounce it back.
Doom or Galactus.
Kang would have bounced it back if they didn't do all the other bullshit.
Yeah, bro. Kang was.
But they said they actually talk about giving him his job back now.
Please.
Like he's in talks about it.
I knew
and
that.
I talk about in Ant-Man. Besides him losing to the ants, he had aura.
Him at the end when he started talking about all the other Kangs and you can't stop them. I was like,
okay.
Oh, yeah, this shit.
Now this one's gonna fuck y'all list up.
Shit, not mine.
Darth Vader. Just imagine.
I thought I had the top aura for it,
Man.
That's all I gotta say. If y'all don't read his comics, he was surrounded by like 20,000 soldiers.
I don't know.
No, let me cook. He was surrounded by 20,000 soldiers, and they said, "Give it up. You're surrounded." This nigga ignited his lightsaber and said, "All I am surrounded by is fear and dead men," and killed 20,000 soldiers.
Man, I don't know who else you got.
All I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men.
I don't know, man.
Fear.
Vader really
and Vader accompanies Anakin. So so when Anakin fought Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith 3, he was already Darth Vader. He called when he turned to a Sith, he's Darth Vader from then. So when he killed them younglings, Darth Vader. When he killed the Separatists, Darth Vader. When he fought Obi-Wan, Darth Vader. You underestimate his power. Let me cook.
And it only gets stronger.
Let me cook. Did y'all watch the Ahsoka series? When he was World Between Worlds Anakin, and he brought up.
I'm not that deep into Star Wars.
Aura.
I gotta get back into that. I gotta
Aura.
get back into Star Wars.
This nigga said World Between Worlds Darth Vader. I need this. What the fuck?
Man, he's super.
After he died,
he became the strongest person in the verse.
He came back.
He's pure with the Force.
So the Force brought him back.
He remember he's the chosen one, bro.
Yeah.
He's pure with the Force. Come on, he's the only person who was able to become a Force ghost without being taught it. All right, sits. Y'all should have known from the last one I was gonna say this. Jason Todd, the Red Hood.
Oh, fuck.
The Red Hood. I'm not asking you to kill Penguin, or Scarecrow, or Dead. Just him. And doing it because he took me away from you.
Batman did not give a shit. Batman didn't give a shit. You like, I ain't gonna lie. He kept making excuses, bro. But then
we'll get into the no kill rule in a minute. Cause
did you ever watch
I've watched every
Death in the Family?
I've watched all.
Oh, okay. All right, my bad.
Cause you know, Death in the Family comes from Batman Under the Red
that's
Hood.
what I'm saying. That's why
it's like the spin-offs from it.
Yeah.
But Batman Under the Red Hood,
That
movie was my favorite. That's still my favorite DC movie.
Is that an animated movie?
Yes, Batman Under the Red Hood. Still my favorite. You haven't watched it?
No, I don't.
What?
It'll change your life,
bro. You gotta watch
that.
So you think Red Hood got aura already without having seen that?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh,
God.
you'll be number one on your list if you watch that movie.
Yeah.
Let me see what it looks like.
Batman Under the Red Hood.
Batman.
You gotta watch it on one of them like free cartoon sites. I don't think.
Hold on. It's on HBO.
Oh, yeah, I never watched it.
Look in the back. That's what I did in the app. That's what I did in 1 hour.
I did watch this.
What do you see I can do in a whole afternoon?
Oh yeah, that was cold. through that
Red
bitch.
Hood?
Does this show when he was locked in the room with Joker?
It's
Yeah.
the beginning of the movie is Joker beating him to death with a crowbar. Him leaving thinking Jason's dead. Jason crawling to the door with broken legs, broken arms, broken ribs, getting to the door just to find out it's fucking locked.
Hold on.
trying to pull it open.
Mike.
And then
he hasn't watched it yet.
And then he turns against the door. The coldest shit you'll ever see.
Oh my god.
I gotta spoil it for you. The coldest shit I've ever seen a nigga do in my life was after he found the door was locked, he leaned against the door and he just like
Hold on.
No, it's still moving. It's still recording. I promise. I'm looking at it.
You
It's
still in
ready.
the frame?
Huh?
You still in the frame?
Yeah, I'm still in the frame.
All right.
Yeah. He's leaning against the door and he just breathing, right? And then he started hearing ticking and he looked and it's a clock, it's a bomb, and it says 10, 9, 8. So his eyes like this, like one of his eyes completely swollen shut. So his eyes open like this and he's staring at it. This nigga looked at the bomb and you know when a nigga get that I don't give a fuck face, nigga said,
Just went to sleep.
No. He looked at the shit, bro. He looked at the shit like
Ain't this about a bitch?
he said fuck it.
He said fuck it.
He said fuck it and blew the fuck up. And Batman got to the door and the shit blew up.
Word, that shit was crazy. He looked at the shit sideways. He's like,
The nigga looked at the shit. Nigga, first he was like,
you can't
Fuck
do
it.
shit. Yeah.
and blew up. The way he looked at it, bro. That one scene. Let me show you the scene because you gotta see the aura.
I'm gonna watch this.
You gotta see the aura, bro. That was aura in that scene.
Batman Under the Red Hood.
Yes, bro. You gotta watch that shit. That shit is cold. And you gotta watch all that. You gotta watch. That's one thing you can't take away from DC. Their animated movies are
Best.
always on point. Best.
They're way better than Marvels.
Hell yeah.
Zack Snyder's.
There's some getting beaten to death now.
That crowbar.
Shit whooping his ass.
And then at the end of the movie, guess what he beat Joker with?
Crowbar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Okay, we'll answer. We'll keep continuing. Let me just show him this whole thing.
This up, okay, pumpkin? What hurts more? A or B? Forehand or backhand?
Could you imagine someone beating you with a fucking crowbar?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at aura.
A little louder.
Look at aura.
Chop. I think you may
This
have
my
done
number
that
one. I don't know
slow.
about y'all. He my number one.
It's the oratory. Now that was rude. The first boy blunder had some manners. I suppose
Or
I'm going to have to teach you a lesson so you can better follow in his footsteps. Nah, I'm just gonna keep beating you with this crowbar. Hey kiddo, I gotta go. It's been fun though,
He
right?
think he killed him.
Well, maybe a smidge more fun for me than you. I'm just guessing since you're being awful quiet. Anyway, be a good boy.
Listen what he
finish
about
your
to tell
homework
Jason.
and be in bed by 9. And hey, please tell the big man I said hello.
He's talking about God. Nigga said tell the big man I said hello. He's saying tell God I said hello because he know he going to hell. He ain't gonna see God. Aura.
Gotta play it smart.
Foot broke.
Craziest man even stand up.
Yeah. After getting beat with a crowbar all day.
Damn, Batman been doing a dash too.
Look. Door was locked. Watch this shit. Look at his face. And tell me that's not aura.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You saw that? He stopped giving a fuck. He ain't panicked. He said, fuck it.
Dude, definitely.
That's my number one. That's my number one. All day of the week. Jason Todd. Number one for aura. For me. That's my number one.
Let me go ahead.
That's my number one.
Go ahead.
Can't change our answers though. Okay, y'all ready? 7.
No, it's some other phone.
7. the Grand Regent Thrag. The best hairline in comic book history.
Thrag don't got no aura.
What?
Not right now, man.
Cause he ain't in the show.
Nah.
Yeah, cause he ain't in the show.
In the comics, he's when Alan was beating the shit out of Mark because he was trying to release the Scourge virus on the planet, and he said, "I just beat your dad. What can you do? What do you have?" Thrag pulled up and said, "He has me," and Alan bitched out. Off rip. The strongest Viltrumite there is. Thrag ran a fade on the sun.
Yeah, he is crazy. Nigga built different.
Okay. 8. Vasta Lorde Ichigo.
This nigga here.
The Ichigo that broke the gates to hell. The Ichigo that fucking beat
Yukiora.
Oh my god. That dog walked Yukiora in his strongest release form that no one knew about. Vasta Lorde Ichigo. He broke the gates to hell.
Nigga always doing something special.
Vasta Lorde Ichigo is the whole build up from the Hollow thing.
Bro, you know that nigga's son is cracked.
And
Shit, Ichigo's cracked.
and his outfit, yeah, because
cracked since birth.
His son's mixed with everything.
Every fucking thing.
Even though Ichigo is too, but
This
still.
nigga Fullbringer, Hollow, and goddamn
Fullbringer, Harlow, Soul Weeder, what's it called? Quincy,
Quincy, and that's
yeah, and Human.
Like nigga, what the
Okay,
Niggas a
9. This one's gonna throw you off for a loop.
I know.
Aizen.
Wait, hold on.
Sosuke
You said
Aizen.
Aizen. Oh my.
Sosuke
God, This
Aizen.
nigga here.
Sosuke Aizen was Jinwoo before Jinwoo was Jinwoo. Let's talk about it. You know what that nigga said? Sosuke. You know what he said in his chair? He said, "Do you think I need to get out my chair to shoot that down?" This nigga shot down the Soul King's palace from his chair. That's
What is soul pressure?
spiritual pressure.
Spiritual pressure.
It's him. He's the definition of spiritual pressure.
And it's a fact they still beat him, and that nigga didn't. He
You know,
didn't have
Ichigo
none
at the
his
end of
strength
it, Ichigo said, what's it called?
the Hogoiku.
It grants the user's wish. Ichigo said he thinks Aizen lost because Aizen wished to lose. He wanted someone to be as strong as him. That's one reason Ichigo could have won. It's not confirmed, but the fact that Ichigo said it kind of makes it confirmed.
And he wasn't fully released yet, bro. That nigga was still bound in prison. Like he was not even using his full strength.
Yeah. Aizen's that. Aizen is aura. Koko Sugetsu? Oh my god. I have you in Egypt in here thinking y'all fucking the two baddest bitches in the world. And
I'm not about to look at your sword. I'm not even gonna look at you. Look at your shit.
That's the thing, bro. Niggas don't know when they look at his sword.
They don't know.
Niggas don't know.
They don't know. Like,
Niggas never know.
Like he could be doing this shit right now.
Niggas been in that shit hundreds of years in advance.
Exactly.
In advance.
Had a family.
Niggas been fighting him and being like, I won't look at your sword. And they'll be like, when did you do this to me? He'll be like,
Shit, a week
when
ago.
we first met. We met 1,000 years ago. Yeah. I've been fucking with you for 1,000
Tight
years.
shit. He probably done
And
forgot about you
and
too.
he keeps up with every single person he does the shit
You know
to.
how intelligent you have to be.
Oh, if we talking about intelligent characters, we can get into that next. If we talking about intelligent characters, Aizen's, and we're not just talking about like intelligence as far as like science and shit. We're just talking about straight
Battle
pure
IQ.
thinking skills, manipulating people, intelligence of that level. I don't know if no one's higher than Aizen. That type of intelligence.
Yeah, bro, that shit's crazy.
Aizen is, oh my god, bro.
Only person who knows.
Oh my god, bro.
Kisuke.
I don't think Aizen.
Uehara.
I don't think not in that type of intelligence. He's intelligent in like
Battle.
Science.
Or like,
in
you
science
talking-
and shit.
Okay.
I'm talking about manipulation.
Oh,
But we can
okay,
talk about
okay.
every type of intelligence and like who's better. Like you might how smart this dude is in the science, how smart this dude is in manipulation. Who's better at each one?
Okay.
Type deal.
Type deal.
Aizen's intelligent.
Yeah, he is.
He's intelligent all around.
Yeah,
bro.
that shit is
Aizen
crazy.
is intelligent. Aizen made Ichigo.
Type shit. Like literally.
Aizen made Ichigo.
That nigga planned that shit from the
Literally.
jump too.
Aizen sent the Harlow to attack Ichigo's mom, that mixed him with his Soul Reaper powers and made Ichigo's dad and fucking Ichigo's mom meet in the middle at that time. And all the
This nigga made a
Aizen-
canon event, which
Aizen
is
made-
basically
Aizen started the anime.
type shit. That nigga's the author.
Aizen started the anime.
Crazy.
Who else can y'all say did that? Started the anime. Besides like Madara. Madara started the anime too. Well, yeah, Madara, because he started Obito. And then Obito, Obito did the Nine Tails event, which killed the fourth Hokage, which put the Nine Tails out of Kushina into Naruto, which started that. But that's kind of like, but that wasn't on
Obito is
purpose.
weird though.
That wasn't on purpose, exactly. Aizen purposely made Ichigo. Obito didn't purposely make Naruto.
That was a stumble.
Yeah, and it started the anime.
What about
Aizen
Light.
made Ichigo.
What about Light?
What about Light? Come on, Ryuk, you mean? Ryuk started the anime because he gave the book to Light because he was bored. But it's not as cool.
So that is the so
not
just
as cool.
because he was a deity. That's why.
I mean, he dropped it because he was like, I'm bored. I want to see what a human will do with it. But he got lucky that Light picked it up because Light was already a sociopath.
Okay.
Like if a normal person picked it up and they found out, like Vibe had it and I found out it worked.
What would you do?
If you know once you already write it, it says you're not going to heaven or hell, so you might as well not stop.
Yeah.
I would just try to get rich. I wouldn't have been like I'm the god of the new world. He lucked up with Light. You find what I'm saying? Once you already found out you're not going to heaven or hell from already writing in the shit, it is what it is. I might have tried to get you to write in it first and see if it worked, and then if it did work, and I found and that already happened, then me and you be partners. I just hope you don't slam me one day.
No, I was gonna kill for free.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next person. I knew I was gonna get y'all with Isaac.
Boy, give that nigga
Right.
a heart attack.
10.
That nigga,
My whole
10.
list fucked up.
10. Adult gone. Adult
bro,
gone.
I'm tired of Michael, bro. Like he keep doing this shit, bro. This is what he does, bro. He throws something extra at the fucking end, bro.
Hey. You're such a liar. This nigga no Def P2. Threw away his humanity.
I can't believe you did that to me.
Had the coldest raid scene in probably all of anime. I don't know who has better raid scenes than Gone in the Chimera Ant arc.
Just the Chimera Ant arc.
Yeah,
a better raid scene
than Gone.
None.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying there's no better raid scene than Gone in that one arc in all of anime.
Or in that whole show.
Like Gone. Oh my god. When I first saw that shit, it was like 12 o'clock at night. I rewind that shit like 3 times. I was like, what? I was like, Gone is tweaking. Okay, let's see y'all list now. We're gonna go for I feel like Egypt's more disappointed. We're gonna go for Egypt first.
I am, bro.
Okay, read us your number 1.
I got Darth Vader at 1.
That's respectable. That's aura. His whole thing is aura.
Okay, I got Thanos at 2.
Out of this list, depending on who's listening, that might be respectable. I wouldn't put him at 2. Me personally. But I can respect that answer because everybody on this list has crazy aura.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It was hard. Cause I was like, really, I knew you had better characters at the end, so I was like trying to like pick play, but it was like, damn.
I was hitting y'all.
Damn, yes, bro. I was in a pickle, bro. Okay, so
every time I poked someone, you was like, you can't get better than this, and it got better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Third, I got Sun Jin Woo.
My number 1 would have been Jason. Okay, third, Sun Jin Woo, respectable, because his whole thing is literally aura.
Yes. Okay, at 4th, I got Itachi.
Respectable as fuck.
Okay, 5, I got Gojo.
I would have had Gojo higher. Respectable as fuck.
Okay, dang, who's in? Oh, okay, at 6, I got Jason Todd.
I would have definitely had Jason higher.
Okay, at 7, Vassal Lord Ichigo.
Okay, I would have had him around there.
Okay, 8, I had Aizen.
I know you're upset with that.
I'm very.
Bro,
I'd be very upset with that.
I'm very upset.
I'd be upset with Aizen.
I'm very upset.
Our 6,
Hold on,
7,
wait.
and 8.
We'll wait for you. We'll wait for you. Go ahead.
Okay, at 9 I got Thrag, and 10 I got.
I would have had Thrag at 10. Who was your last person?
Adult Gon.
That's bad.
Yeah, cause of you.
That's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, I would have had him at 1 or 2.
Okay, now Pierre.
You know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Before I even start off with my 1 through 5, our 6 through 10. Red Hood, Ichigo, Aizen, Thrag, Gon.
We don't want to confuse the audience. Let's start with 1.
Exact same. My one is Gojo.
That's respectable.
Yeah, it is.
I can respect that.
My number 2 is Jinwoo.
That's also respectable just because that's his thing.
His top 3 is crazy.
Then Itachi. 3 is Itachi.
Yes.
All very respectable.
Yes, that is his top.
If you don't have Jason at 4, you're kind of throwing me off here.
No, he got. I think he got the perfect person. At 4.
I got Thanos at 4.
I think that's pretty good. Having Thanos at 4.
I wouldn't have had Thanos that high. Thanos is definitely aura. I wouldn't have had him that high. I just wouldn't have.
But
It's a good pick.
But you gotta admit,
It's a respectable pick.
The nigga snapped his fingers.
I can respect that.
I was thinking about from a general public view.
I can respect it.
I was like, man, if
I
I
can
asked
respect
probably
it.
like 100 people, they'd probably have Thanos at top 3. Probably.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know shit.
Like, yeah,
But I can respect
Like
that.
that snap is just
At the end of the day, I can still respect it. Even if I disagree with it, I can respect it.
that shit crazy.
At my number 5, I got Darth Vader.
That's a strong number 5.
It's a strong number 5. But damn, but his top 3 is crazy though.
Top 3 is really good.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It just
hit,
goes worse and worse.
it just. Oh my
Okay,
god.
keep going. So far, your list is cooking.
Yeah.
6 Red Hood. I want Red Hood higher.
I would have had Red Hood higher.
Yeah.
I would've
Red Hood's my
switched.
number 1. But I would have just. But if you just switched to number 1 and then pushed everything else a spot down, that would have been a perfect list for me so far. But keep going.
Okay, yeah, I get that. At 7, I got Vassalor to Ichigo.
I wouldn't have had him. I would have had Aizen above him. Me personally.
Yeah, I messed
He's
up
very
with
much aura. But even after Ichigo busts out Vassalorde and like later, like 10 episodes later, Aizen caught his sword like this. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, it's the way this character placement.
It's that shit happens,
I
man.
know.
That Hyogoku. Number 8, I got Aizen.
Very wild. Very wild placement.
We was forced.
I can respect it, but it's very wild.
We was forced to put
It's
that.
very wild. Very wild.
At 9, I got Thrag.
Alright.
That's
And the most disappointing.
adult Gohan at 10 is diabolical.
Yeah.
It's pretty diabolical. So both y'all lists are the same from like 6 to 9.
Yeah.
I mean 6 to 10.
Yeah, 6 to
Pretty
10.
bad.
And I'm sorry, Gon. Don't.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, going. I'm sorry.
He had aura, boy. He had Killer Will crying, begging him not to do it, and he did that bitch anyway. This nigga punted P2 in the sky, waited her to come down,
Charged
and
that
hit her
bitch.
with the hardest rock you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, God.
To me, he should have kept on hitting her.
Bruh.
I mean, he
took his.
he already took her head off and then keep beating her
Type
He
shit.
took his severed arm.
and beat her with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so y'all think? Okay, so what if like y'all think that he could have like a chance to fight the Ant King if he was an adult going for it?
They said P2 said that him and Miriam were comparable, but that was before Miriam got post-mortem. Then that was before Miriam died, came back and got the powers of his subordinates and shit, like
Puff or
Puff
yeah,
and
P2 and them
He
shit.
should, yeah, his Royal Knights.
yeah,
guards.
he got their powers and he got post-mortem. Then like he became way stronger after that and way faster. So like Gon wouldn't have be able to fight that one.
Yeah.
But if he was able to fight the one that the chairman fought, that Netero fought, that would have been
But I'm waiting. For
Netero would have been a nasty pick if I threw him in there too.
Ooh, he
Netero
really-
had aura.
No, Netero did have aura, especially young Netero.
Yeah. Ooh, Yeah.
Step on a dark continent, Netero.
yeah.
You wouldn't make it out alive with him if you went with him.
Shit, if the dark continent was real, would y'all go explore that shit?
Fuck no.
I'm not strong enough from the dark continent.
Shit,
Even if I was a hunter, I wouldn't.
what? Wait, hold on, bro. You know there's an actual real life hunter exam.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, they're about to do that shit. I
Hell
seen
yeah.
that.
Okay,
That
we're
shit
gonna
next month.
we're gonna get off anime for a little while and we'll come back later. All right.
We on.
All right. What's the most down bad thing you've done for some cooler cat?
What's any like down bad moments?
What's the most down bad thing you've done for some cooler cat? You don't gotta write it. I'm
Like,
just-
what would like be down bad though?
you know what down bad
Like,
is.
you
some
did-
shit you done that you was like, why I did that? Some shit that embarrassed you. It might not have been embarrassing in the moment, but when you look back at it, it makes you cringe.
I know what I did. I paid for this girl vacation and I did not go on it. Yeah,
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
I know.
Did you fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, at least you fucked. That's crazy though.
I'm trying to think.
But thing, I ain't getting no neck though. That really had pissed me off. Man.
How much was the vacation?
It was like, dang.
Anything more than a band is crazy.
No, it was close to a band though.
And no neck.
And no neck. I was pissed.
And she went with someone else.
I don't even care.
But she was probably.
I was down bad, bro.
I've had a situation that was close to that. A girl, I was laid up with a girl, and she was like, I don't know what she's like, I might rent you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you did tell me
Yeah.
that. Episode 8.
Yeah.
Go to episode 5.
She was like, I rent you tomorrow. I was like, yeah, me too. You know, like you're there first.
Mm-hmm.
I know I got an apartment. She's like, yeah, man, you trick. I was like, like my girl, like, dude, if I got a girl, she's like, yeah, man, if you can give me half, then we can, I was like, what? She was like, yeah, 500. Yeah. She had me with $500 to fuck. I was like, $500 to fuck you.
It's crazy.
You did it?
No, I swear to God, I left. On everything I love, I left. I told her, I was like, what did I say to leave? I had to my homeboy and be like, hey, tell me you need me to come pick you up. And he called me.
Yeah,
and I
that
went to
was
go.
tripping.
And I left. And then she was like, you coming back? I was like, yeah, coming back. Blocked her ass.
Straight cooked.
But that's not down bad.
No. I said I had something that almost happened like that.
Oh.
If I actually did it, that would have been down bad.
I can't really think of.
Come on, you got some down bad shit in your past. You live downtown.
Chill.
You've done some down bad shit.
Damn. Y'all East Side hoes not fucking innocent.
I heard them motherfuckers be getting trains run on them and shit.
Man, them bitches, what?
Get this shit slaughtered.
Oh, we'll be down bad, bro. Is me getting some neck at like a park some down bad shit?
No, down bad some shit you're embarrassed about. Yeah, think about some shit you're embarrassed about. Come on now, let's be real.
That can be anything. It doesn't have to involve females either.
No, I said the most down bad thing you did for some cooter cat.
Oh, okay, yeah. Come on.
Oh. I was in Florida, bro. I was at Orlando. I was at this club called the Beacham. It was me and my dog. It was, we call him KB. It was me, KB, and somebody called Ant. We could call him Ant.
Okay.
It was me, KB, and Ant. Mm-hmm. So we had the Beacham. And right, so it's about the club about to end, but we see these fine little Latin things. My dog KB was like, bro, I want them. I was like, bet, bro, go get them. I was like, bro, he was like, bro, they want to smoke and stuff. I was like, da. I was like, all right, bet. I supplied him with the weed. I gave him some weed, bought the guards for him and everything. Mm. A little while longer, he's like, bro, we need some liquor. I'm like, all right, bet, bro, I'm going to give you some liquor. I gave him some of my liquor. I'm supplying him with everything now. Mind you, I'm just like a bystander in this whole situation. Just hoping this whole thing's gonna play out smooth. I'm just minding my business. After a little while goes on, he's like, bro, they gone, bro. They left me. I don't know what happened. I'm like, yo, what happened that fast, bro? Like, y'all just smoked. I gave y'all liquor and have to do anything. What happened? He was like, bro, they was talking about, we wasn't talking about no money. I'm like, yeah, bro, I can't believe I wasted my time.
Damn, they got free gas.
Exactly,
liquor.
bro. I'm thinking my dog was gonna get some coochie. That's why I even gave him the weed.
But you weren't really embarrassed from that, though, were you?
Yes, I was, because he was with me the whole night.
So they was like, we're playing both these fuck niggas.
Yeah, bro. That's how I felt like it was going on.
I mean, that's what that was what was going on. Because that just means, like, neither one of them wanted to fuck neither one of y'all.
Yeah, bro. So it was like, damn.
It's pretty
bro.
bad.
I feel like a dumbass.
Man, we all had it. What's one of yours, Mike?
Hold on, I'm trying to get that scenario right. Did you have any scenarios, by the way? Because I just got one more scenario I need to get right.
I actually do got a scenario.
Okay.
Actually.
Whatever. Not scenario. Like whatever you got, whatever you have for this episode, bring it out. Because I'm about to All
right. So if y'all can have the powers to transform into a Super Saiyan, right? But you're weak. Or
so I'm 50 times stronger than what I am now?
No. So you can transform, but you're weak as fuck.
How do you mean?
Like you could transform, but you still could get your ass beat by like a regular human.
So nothing. My hair color just changed.
What
Nothing
the
else
hell?
Tight shit.
So just my hair color changed.
Tight shit.
So I'm just doing it to look good.
Tight shit. All right. Or would you have the powers of Sun Jin Woo but can't hurt anything? So you can have the powers.
So it's both useless.
Tight
so
shit.
both is just look good.
So which one?
Sung Jin Woo.
Jinwoo, because
Cause at least I got the aura all around.
You could erase a memory or a movie or a TV show and rewatch it. What would it be?
Good one. Attack on Titan. If I could erase Attack on Titan, watch that shit again, like completely, like forget everything. The shock. The first episode, you see Aaron's mom get ate. Episode 5, you see Aaron get ate. Fucking seeing Reiner and Berto betray everybody. Seeing all type of shit.
Would
bro.
you live in the Attack on Titan universe?
Why would I want to live in that universe? There's
not?
almost no universe worse than that.
I would.
That's worse than
I'm not gonna lie. I would.
even though you know even though you know at the end you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Cause you know he wipes out 80% of
I
humanity.
want to be a part of that history.
Tight shit.
I want to be one of the ones.
One of the ones who got stomped by a Titan.
Like
Be an Eldian.
like
You
imagine.
know there's no guarantee. If you got a 1 in 3 billion chance of what you're gonna be.
I want to be an Eldian.
You might not be an alien. you might be a Marlian.
Nah, I can't fuck with that. Then I'm committing suicide.
You know what's funny? People was committing suicide when
They did.
When the Colossal Titans were coming. Because if they don't step on you, the heat burns you to death.
I'm just gonna kill myself, bro.
Man, I'm in that bitch like Levi in that motherfucker.
So, which universe would you rather be in? Invincible or
Dang,
Attack on
that-
Titan? That's a good one. I'm choosing Invincible.
I will have to pick Invincible.
Because Attack on Titan, there's like, he kills 80% of humanity.
Then the time period, like
Yeah,
you don't got
Invincible
shit
for
in that
sure.
time period, bro.
Invincible for sure.
No, that's it's really like the 1940s, bro.
But still, that's
But are we humans
that
or
ain't
are we
shit.
Viltrumites?
You're not built your mind.
so we're civilians.
In the Invincible universe, of course, you're not built your mind.
We can't be
Fuck
heroes.
on. Even if you are heroes, you still get washed 90%
I'm
of the time.
still.
You still get washed. When remember when Conquest came to Earth after the Invincible War, he couldn't send nobody to help Mark because his variants not already wiped everybody else.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So like as a hero, you got a better chance of dying as a hero.
As long as I'm not in Chicago.
Nigga, they wouldn't. You tripping?
What about
You
Avengers?
tripping?
What about
They went to every major city in the world.
what about Avengers New York though?
No, we already talked about that last episode.
Oh, shit, we did.
yeah.
Okay.
So we're doing Invincible and Attack on Titan.
All right.
It gotta be Invincible though, because in Attack on Titan, you only have a 20% chance of survival.
Yeah, I would say Invincible over Attack on Titan because Attack on Titan is kind of.
Because you'll be good. You good in Attack on Titan. If you're not a Marley or Eldian, you're good your whole life until one day you just look out. You're like, why is all that steam coming from the water? You know what I
You
mean?
see a freaky
and you
ass
can't.
Titan run
Once you
at
see
you
the
quick.
steam, you can't run from it. They spread out in every direction. The Titans
shooting.
You can't run.
Yeah.
What do you mean shooting? You just
No,
nothing
I'm
you can
saying
do.
like the steam is like shooting at
Yeah,
you.
I'm not saying that. Like they're moving so fast, they're so big, you can't outrun it.
That's what I'm saying. The steam.
Like
the
even though
steam
like
that they're
I'm
producing.
saying like remember on the last episode of season 4 before like after Aaron started the rumbling, the Marlins were looking from the coast and they saw the Titans. They did not have enough time to evacuate.
Are you talking about the heat molecules that they
No,
were
I'm
accumulating?
talking about by the time the you gotta think these
Okay.
people are trying to evacuate by train, plane, all these other shit, right? Running, all this other shit. By the time you see a colossal Titan,
You're dead.
you're not gonna have enough time to get away.
Yeah.
You might outrun this shit for a couple hours, but eventually it will hawk you down. That's
So-
how they're you gotta know, you know how far one step
That's
is for
what I
them.
was just about to say.
They're like if Aaron didn't stop it at 80%, there was 100% no one would have survived except for aliens.
Bro, like a kick like this just
You couldn't even
kick
go
down the
You couldn't
wall.
even go underground. Like bunkers didn't even work because it would cook you in a bunker because of how hot it was.
God damn, bro.
Boy, be on that, man.
I don't care. I'll be in the Dragon Ball Z universe.
It's like, damn.
No, it's between Attack on Titan and Invincible.
Yeah, I
So,
picked Invincible.
Invincible, you pick Invincible too?
Yeah, I'm picking Invincible.
Let's switch it up. If you're an Invincible, you live in Chicago. So
Hold on.
Alright.
What?
but you gotta think with this though. In
Am I-
Attack on Titan universe,
I'm in O Block.
no, listen. In Attack on Titan universe, 20% of people outside of Paradise still survive too. So you still have a 20% chance of survival in Attack on Titan universe, and people survived in Chicago. So that's a much harder choice. If I got to choose between Chicago and Attack on Titan world, I'm choosing Attack on Titan.
Hold on. So you in Chicago or you in the city of that bitch?
You live in the city of Chicago.
Fuck. Hold on.
Illinois is
hold
the
on.
state. Illinois is the state.
I know, but I don't think got like rural areas outside of Chicago, and it still counts as Chicago.
Nah, Chicago's a city, bro.
Chicago's a city. Yeah, so I was about to say.
They just
Other
the whole.
places in
You gotta
Illinois.
think. You remember when Mark was on the ground and he was spitting up blood, and then he saw the blood started shaking, and Conquest flew straight down at him, and it destroyed the whole city. The shockwave
he leveled
destroyed
that
the
bitch.
whole city to the point to where it's Oliver's across the sea, and the shockwave hit him.
Mm-hmm.
You're in that Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, put me in the tank.
I'm going in Attack on Titan.
Man, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You got a 20% chance in Attack on Titan. In Chicago, you probably got 5 at most.
Forgot that whole city got.
Hey, I'm like, don't be
3
mad.
times.
I'm picking Chicago, bro.
That whole city got destroyed 3 times.
I'm picking Chicago.
So let's say this, right? Let me give him an example of what he would have to be in Chicago, right? So you live in Chicago your whole life, right? The first instance, Omni-Man destroys it. 50,000 people die. If you survive that, that's an if you survive that. If you survive that, the second time, a Mark variant destroys Chicago. A couple million people die. I mean, a couple 100,000 people die. Almost to 1 million die. You survive that, and you're crawling out of rubble, and all you hear is "Stand ready for my arrival, worm." Conquest destroys the shit. You think you're gonna survive all 3 of those things?
And you think you gonna survive a Titan running
I'm
you
saying,
at Mach 4?
I'm saying you got a 20% chance, or you got a 5% chance. In Attack on Titan, if you just born in that world, you have a 20% chance of survival. And nothing happens until that one day.
Wait, hold on. So like, are you in the front of the? You at the front of the gate? Because there's different levels.
No, you're
to
not
get to the
in
center.
Eldia, bro. You're just born in the world. If you're in Eldia, you're good. If you're on Paradise, you're good. I'm talking about around the rumbling times. I'm saying you might be born in Eldia, but that's only like a 1% chance. Not even a 1% chance. It's smaller than that because less than a billion. It's less than 1 million Eldians. So you got less than. I think it's like 100,000 aliens or something even way less than that. So you got like out of everybody born on the planet, you have less than a 1% chance of being born on Eldia. But when the rumbling happens, you have a 20% chance. And like Aaron destroyed 80% of humanity. So you might be in that 20%, but more than likely, you know what happened. Mm-hmm. You got that work. Yeah, you got the worst. The way they showed them people dying, they were burning to death. If you got stepped on, you were lucky. Most of the people were standing up on fire, shaking like this, on fire from how hot the Titans were.
I'd rather watch my death happen besides like seeing one coming towards me.
No. And but the thing about Invincible is it happens so fast, you just die.
I'd rather just die.
Shit, bro.
You know how fast, like Conquest and Nolan and the Mark Variants be running through people. Mm-hmm. Like you be here for 1 second, and next instant you're just mush.
And when Conquest was
holding Mark through the people, they didn't know what was gonna happen.
Only the girl.
That one girl, the only one who saw her death coming. Everybody else just boom boom, and that little boy who lost his arm. Yeah, he survived though. He just lost his arm.
That shit crazy.
But yeah,
that nigga.
That's how fast
they were going. So I'm choosing. I'm 20. If you live in Chicago, you got to survive those 3.
No, that's too many
events.
That's in less than a year. 3 events in less than a year.
That is less than a year. That's fucked up.
That wasn't that like in a week?
No.
The
shit with
it wasn't a month.
No, less than a year. Talking about since what Omni-Man did.
Oh, since what okay.
Omni-Man did that shit about 6-7 months later. I think it was like 8 months later, actually. 8 months later.
Because Mark hasn't had a birthday
yet. He hasn't. He's still at 17. Mark Variants came, destroyed it. And then a day later, Conquest came and destroyed it. A day later, Conquest destroyed it.
Bro, that is crazy.
You got no rest.
No rest.
No rest. I'm choosing Attack on
Attack on
Titan.
Titan.
I'm
At
choosing
least,
Attack on Titan.
at least it's spread out from.
It's only one
different-
instance Attack on Titan. If you don't live in Eldia, if you live in Eldia, you gotta live bad for you gotta if you're in the middle gate, you're pretty much good. If you're in the second, now if I said you was in like if you like Wall Mario or some shit, then
The
no.
outside wall.
Then no. Then just no. Or Shiganshina. Fuck no.
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
If you was where Aaron's hometown was, then no. Absolutely not.
You're fucked.
I'd rather get killed by a Viltrumite than eat by a Titan. Any day.
Type shit.
Any day.
Hold on.
But I'm not saying that. I'm saying you got a 20% chance of survival in Attack on Titan, period. You might be born in Asia. You might be born in America. Anywhere. Right? Or
20% chance.
Or you just live in Chicago in Invincible. That's like a 5% chance of survival, period. I'm pretty sure Chicago after that conquest fight, I'm pretty sure no one's alive in Chicago. I'm pretty sure it's not
decimated.
I'm pretty
bro.
sure there's no one alive in Chicago. After what I've seen, I don't believe this.
That's
is
a
alive.
They
crater
just had a
in the
memorial too.
They just had a
They
memorial.
just had a memorial.
Like a couple days earlier.
Then just
I don't believe no one is alive.
You know how long it took them to even do that memorial for all the people?
Like 8 months later. There won't be a second memorial. They're just gonna have to tape up Chicago.
type shit.
No, there's no moving back there.
That's just a wasteland.
Yeah, so that's literally what it is.
A
So which one?
crater.
A battle, huh?
So which one?
Attack on
I
Titan all
don't
day.
know, bro.
Attack on
Cause
Titan
like
all day.
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
just Attack on Titan.
Like
I ain't living in Chicago.
I'll be scared as fuck, bro, if I was in Attack on Titan, bro.
Nah, bro.
Like just one day you see a motherfucking head just looking at you, or just a motherfucker just run through your house. Woof.
You talking about?
Attack on Titan.
No, bro. If you're in Attack on Titan, bro, there's still a 20% chance that you've never seen a Titan. You're only thinking about living on Eldia, bro. I'm talking about the whole world, bro.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like, you was born in like around that area.
If you was born around that area, that's I would have chose there because you still got a better chance of survival than living in Chicago.
Yeah. I'm picking Attack on Titan.
Yeah, you gotta pick Attack on Titan. You pick Chicago, you're stupid.
You gotta survive conquest, which you're not doing.
You gotta survive a Mark variant, which you're not doing.
Let's be for
and
real.
you gotta survive
I'll beat the
Army
shit out of
Man.
Conquest.
You
Okay.
killed.
Rape you.
No, you won't.
Shit.
Probably
Anissa
I want
raped.
Anissa to rape me.
Anissa raped Mark.
Shit, she could do that to me all day. So, shit.
Nah, it's actually not cool, bro.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a woman that you actually hate who's killed many people and like who's trying to take over your planet comes and like you have a loving wife and a family and you're really trying to fight her off, like you really don't want it and
Making
she
me
raped
sad
you.
now.
Whip your shit out, bro.
Actually imagine it's a woman you don't find attractive.
Flaccid, you soft,
You
bro.
and she beats you down into the
what-
ground. She beats you down into the ground. You're trying to fight her the best you can, and she rapes you.
She motherfucker hold that motherfucker still.
And she rapes you.
That shit is crazy.
You know
Then
how-
she has your kid. And names him Marky.
That's demoralizing, bro.
That's fucked up.
That's demoralizing.
Like besides all the being horny man shit, could you imagine a woman being strong enough to physically hold you down that you don't find? Like imagine it's the most ugliest woman you can think
Oh,
of.
I knew he was gonna do
And
it.
she
I
physically
knew
holds
it.
you down where you can't move. Cause like your dick getting hard, your dick getting hard don't got nothing to do with it. If you find someone attractive, it's just about friction. So she can literally hold you down and rape you. Could you imagine that? A woman holding you down that you don't find attractive, and you love your girlfriend, you're not a cheater, and she literally holds you down. She beats the fuck out you first, and then rapes the shit out you, and then has your kid and names him Marky, and nothing happens.
Would I be wrong if I committed suicide?
Mark probably thought about it, bro.
That's fucked up, bro. It's like, why would you rape
That
me?
nigga flew back naked, crying.
So which would you choose?
Wait.
I mean, not what would you?
Yeah,
choose.
I'm gonna say.
What?
I'm gonna say. Wait. Hold on.
There's no other option.
Something sad.
There's no other option. That's bad though.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god. Hey, like when I was reading that comic for the first time and I saw that scene, like that shit caught me off guard. Like
It caught a lot of people off
that
guard.
shit was insane.
I bet it caught 99% of people off guard.
You think that shit gonna? Oh, the battery's about to die.
Okay, I'll do the last thing.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, get your boards out. Top 5 ranking.
Okay.
What percent the battery got?
That shit is probably at 0. That shit got the red line through it. Yeah, it's about to shut off anytime soon.
All right, y'all, boy. It was a nice episode. Rock with us again. I wish I could have did the last one, but we gotta do the
Subscribe to Champ Podcast. Thank you,
Please
Pierre,
like
for
shit.
coming out today.
Yes, thank you. In a little bit earlier
Yeah.
episode, let us know if you fuck with the content. Woody woo. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna say this, and then we can do this, and we can edit it.
All right.
Just 'cause we got that. All right. Top. Actually, you think I got enough time?
Go.
All right. Top 5 moments.
All right.
Okay. 1. Gone rage moment.
I'm learning my lesson.
Y'all got that?
Mm-hmm.
2. Pain destroys the leaf.
I don't like him destroying the leaf.
3. Tengen versus Gyutaro. That's a hard one.
Okay, this shit about to make or break me. Come on.
Aaron tells his dad to stand up and fight.
That shit going last.
You're tripping. Wow. That episode got a 10 out of 10 on IMDb. 5. Conquest versus Mark.
Yes.
Alright, you just give me your answer.
Okay, for 1, I got Conquest versus Mark.
Okay, respectable.
2, Tengen.
Versus Guitar, very
Mhm.
respectable.
3, Pain.
Okay.
Okay, 4, Gone's Rage. Bro, you be throwing me off. I swear, if I didn't know what the other ones were, I swear, Gone was either gonna be like 3rd or 2nd. But
Okay.
5th, I got Aaron.
Okay, I don't like that Aaron part, but okay. Pierre, you on this?
Conquest, Mark fight.
That's 1.
2 is the Gone Rage moment.
Okay.
Okay.
3, I got Tengen and Gyutaro.
So far, we're even.
4,
Actually, I lied. My number 1 would have been Aaron telling his dad stand up.
But then I got 4, Aaron and his dad. And then Pain destroying the leaf at 5.
Okay. Conquest versus Mark really was that fucking
It
good.
was.
I'm
That
glad
shit was
everybody
tough.
can agree.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, boy. This was the episode. Champs Podcast. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, lock in with us. You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us anywhere except for Pornhub.
We might be on Pornhub.
He might be on Pornhub.
No, we might be
Okay.
on Pornhub.
Tap in.
Tap in.
Tap
Ready?
in.